Need something? I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste's so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet? You've not heard of the gourmet? Author of Uncommon Taste? He is a wizard with a spatula. Well, not an actual wizard, but his recipes are legendary. You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now. Yes? I'm collecting ingredients to bring... You have heard of the gourmet? You know. All right, then.
sure. What do you want?
The sooner you find the You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. You're a strapping young man. Don't be a stranger.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
You're not from around.
Thank you. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
This isn't too
Did you
friendly
really
with
see the
strangers.
dragon?
My father... Hey, you want to play a game? Really? Alright, you pick. Tag or hide and seek. I know all the good spots. You don't stand a chance. You stand right there and count to 10. No peeking. Ready? Okay, go!
I bet my Uncle Rayloaf is tougher than
You got me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prepared or not, I'm coming.
I'm glad to help any way I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice. I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric. Of course, Ulfric's cause is just. It's time for Skyrim to rid itself of the Empire. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Raylof is helping drive them out of here. If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself. I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turug just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turug was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turug dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen. Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim and killed him in single combat. If Turug couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King. No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry, though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last.
Alvar and I, we got a daughter, little Dorothy.
Yes?
You're nothing but trouble. I've been trained as a skald, as was my father and my father's father. Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this. At the Bard's College in Solitude, they train bards and skalds like myself. If you go there, talk to Viarmo. He's the headmaster. Lucan's got a little bit of everything at the Riverwood Trader. If you need weapons or armor, see Alvor, the blacksmith. Sure. What can I do for you? Only true Imperials request that one.
You're that I'm the innkeeper. It's my business. They say a dragon attacked Helgen. Sounds like hogwash to me. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse now. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only going to get worse.
We got rooms and food. Nobody trusts those mages way up north in their college. Gods only know. Word is Ulfric Stormcloak escaped from the Imperials. War's only gonna get worse now.
You looking for a new blade? Yes, actually. How about you smith me an iron dagger? Here's everything you need to make one. Go ahead. All right, then. Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing. Iron and steel, I could forge. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal and the grindstone over there. Aye. Sneaky type? Got some nice daggers around here somewhere. Whatever you... This looks good. You put time into your blades. They'll serve you well when you need them. You want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some leather on the rack. Good day. Looking for a new blade? Yeah? Ah, good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need. Iron and steel, mostly. I might even have some of your fancy elven pieces lying around somewhere. Whatever I could forge you. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there. Aye. Looking for a new blade? You the sneaky... You have talent. Keep working at your craft, You'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh? I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. The finest weapons and armor.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
to scare them
that?
off.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Yes? Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl.
You look strong. Vilkas and I have been here since
Blood
we
on
were
the
little
wind.
whelps.
Good hunting.
Come to chat with an old woman, do your good deed for the day.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
My friend Maven and I, have you met
Greymane or Battleborn?
We know our place in this world.
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. Aye, that I do. I've got to, if I hope to be as good as Yorland Greymane someday. In fact, I just finished my best piece of work. It's a sword. I made it for the Jarl, Balgruf the Greater. It's a surprise. I don't even know if he'll accept it, but... Listen, could you take the sword to my father, Proventus Avenici? He's the Jarl's steward. He'll know the right time to present it to him. Thanks. Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. I'm as... Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. And what have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too, aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Watch yourself out there.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
I work with my mother, sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say. Trouble?
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Careful if you cross the river to the east. Old Hajvar Iron Hand and his brigands are holed up in that cave. White River Watch.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going... Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done. You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Reputation mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is. About the same as everyone else? They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell.
Staying safe, I hope.
Do you hunt? Need something?
Life's... That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh! If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though. You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
What's trouble in Whiterun, and I'll pull you into the Dragon's Reach. You should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. I mostly deal with petty any and drug and rolls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today,
I know your family's...
Everything's all right?
But we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing...
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks.
Sword?
They'll get what's coming.
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword.
I just want to go home and read.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword...
Saphir!
Wait,
Are those two at it again?
Someone do something!
Strike when the shoulder turns. He's giving you openings. Hey!
Watch it. This should be good.
That's your best, huh? Get in there, Fosh. Yeah.
Just keep swinging.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
Get out of our gate.
You think you stand a chance?
Damn you! I'll see you burn.
A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. I haven't seen you before, have I? Have we met? I'm sorry if I've forgotten.
Yes? You don't just waddle in here and get to speak.
I'd be dead if not.
What? Make it
So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots.
Isgrimor
Now,
himself
if you'll
excuse
excuse
me. Patience to deal with all the rabble around here.
Need something?
We Greymanes have been feuding with the battle. Oh, we've got an old saying. The Greymanes have lived in Whiterun.
Speak.
First snows fell.
I had a bad time a few years back.
All I need is one to cut you in
Yes?
half.
Vignar.
When you put it that
Wouldn't
way.
let
We
me
don't just
stay.
take in any milk drinker who stumbles in. Talk to Kodlak if you think you have what it takes to be a companion. Until next time.
Haven't seen your face before. I'm watching you.
Fresh blood. My
Hope
brother
you know how to
Focus is
handle
a better
yourself.
talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Ah, hello, my good friend. Would you do me a kindness? I seem to be down to my last drop of spirits.
I don't owe you
Mr.
money,
Servant,
do
dear.
I?
You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
eh?
And what? Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory. Why would you even come to Jorvaska without knowing what we stand for? This is not play acting here. We are the true spirit of Skyrim. Honor is in our blood, death in our hearts. If you seek either, you've found the right place. Soon enough, it'll be me. In the meanwhile, the Circle handles our daily routine, and Kodlak advises them as Harbinger. Until next time.
But I still hear the call of the blood.
A stranger comes to our... Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvaskr for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
You know I like
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should... You're new here. I don't trust the new.
The old man said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry. Never should have come here. Aye. Over here. By Eastmere, you won't. Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. You might just make it.